I suggest that you watch this video all the way through because it will have detailed instructions and stop you from getting your requests rejected. I know a lot of you already follow me on my public Instagram page, angel_IKYG. That's where I post all of my dating and relationship advice and motivational quotes. That page is public and it's for everyone to enjoy, and it helps a lot of people. I appreciate everyone that's on that page, but I don't talk about anything race specific on there or anything to do with social issues whatsoever. The reason for this is I know that the moment I talk about things that affect us as a community or even try to educate the masses on true knowledge of self, all of a sudden, all the trolls will appear and start commenting, harassing you guys, and the reality is the majority of the posts will get reported and removed. And more than likely, that Instagram page will get terminated because, as we know, freedom of speech doesn't exist. And sadly, certain groups that happen to be oppressed do not get any protection from social media. You can't even speak about things that affect you on a day-to-day basis, just in case someone gets offended by it. If you're a victim of racism and you speak on it, there's a good chance you'll be silenced. It sounds crazy, right? Now, some of you might know that I have a private Instagram page. This is where I post things that I can't necessarily talk about on YouTube or even on my main public Instagram account. You know what? Let me keep it 100 with you. It's probably the best pro-Black Instagram page ever. And I'm not just saying this. The reason is it's completely private and it's only for us. Yes, just us. That means it's a safe space for us to talk about all of the things that are important to us and affect us without having someone come along and deflect or make it all about them. This page has been up and running for 4 years now. And I know sometimes you might wonder, why haven't I made a video on YouTube about a certain topic? Sometimes you guys will message me, email me and say, hey, Angel, you need to talk about this. But I have talked about it. I just haven't talked about it on YouTube. There's a high probability that I did make a video or speak about it. I just posted it on that private Instagram account. And I even do Instagram live streams on there, exclusive Instagram live streams that you will not see anywhere else. So how do I manage to do that and avoid the trolling from the pilgrims and people reporting posts? I keep the page completely private and completely Black. The page is just for African people and people of African descent. It's not about trash talking other groups or races of people. Not at all. It's about having a safe space to express yourself. It's about Black unity. It's about Black love. It's about social economic mobility. And it's about Black education. It's about being Black first. It's not about attacking anybody else. So how do I guarantee that everyone on the page is Black? Well, that's the problem. I thought that I had it covered. For the last 4 years, I requested that everyone send a photo of themselves holding a piece of paper with today's date and IKYG written on it. And that was working fine. There were a few instances of people trying to get on by sending pictures of a Black hand and saying, hey, I'm Black. And even a few badly photoshopped attempts at trying to get on the page. Every day, I get follow requests from non-Black people, along with messages calling me racist for not allowing them access to the page. Well, it's my page. It's private. Do you go and send a follow request to somebody that you don't know who has a private account and say, you should let me on? What if their private Instagram is only for family? Well, that's how I see it for myself. That private Instagram is for my family. We are family. I've even seen posts in forums discussing how to get on the page. So it's definitely something that irks a lot of people. But in November 2019, I had to change the rules in regards to how to get on the page, because a half Asian, half white guy infiltrated the page by using Photoshop for 4 months. He messaged me in November admitting what he did, and this is what he said. Look, I'm going to be honest with you here. The man you see in the picture I sent you is not me. I'm not Black, period. Just a half Mongoloid, half Caucasoid man who was interested in what you preached. Your Instagram page has opened my eyes in ways that can't even be matched by anyone else. As a matter of fact, I believe that more people should see some of the things you post here. It really shows what backs a lot of your claims up. Not like you need to prove yourself more than you do already, but some things are worth showing more people. What you say just makes sense, and I hope that you will be able to show the truth for many more years. So I was like, wait, what? So who's the man in the photo? Because I actually thought maybe he got one of his friends to take the photo. And he says, I looked up man holding piece of paper on Google and found this image. I then modified it not to be retraceable, even making drastic changes like changing the color of the room and giving the man more facial hair. I think I can even find the original if you want. This could be considered as a heads up, but Brads are too stupid to make a good Photoshop. So then I let him know, you can't be on this page. You violated a safe space for Black people. You felt so entitled to be in this space that you went out of your way to violate our privacy. And of course that irritated me. I was very annoyed because our safe space had been violated. Our trust had been broken. This is a safe space for family, for us to discuss the things that we need to discuss, for us to educate each other, and for us to give healing to each other. It's a place for like-minded people, to meet like-minded people, and to vibe off of each other. I receive so many of these photos on a daily basis that it becomes very hard for me to remember each and every one. And the more I look at that photo now, I can actually tell it was photoshopped. Where the IKYG was written, I just thought he was a very neat writer. So the rules had to change. So for the last 5 months, everyone has had to send a video of themselves holding a piece of paper. This has been the only way that I can keep the account a safe space for all of us. I decided to make an updated video about this because I was initially sending messages to everyone that requested to follow the page. And this is what I would write to them. I would say, this is a private pro-Black page, strictly for Black people, people of African descent. In the bio of this page, it dictates that the only way to get onto this page is to send a video of yourself holding a piece of paper with today's date written on it and showing your face while saying your full Instagram name. All 5,000 people on this page have had to do the exact same thing. These rules ensure that everyone on this page is Black and keeps this page a troll-free area and safe space for Black people. All messages, images, and videos sent will also be instantly deleted. If you don't want to follow these rules, I respect your wishes, and I'm sure you'll respect my right to reject your follow request. You are welcome to follow Angel_IKYG, as that Instagram page is for everyone. But either they didn't read the message, or they didn't care about the rules. Some people would read the message and still keep sending follow requests without submitting the evidence, even after their requests were rejected, even though it also says quite clearly in my bio what to do. So this is how you get onto my private Instagram page. And there is no exceptions. You have to send a video of yourself holding a piece of paper with today's date and the letters IKYG written on it. No, it doesn't need to be a newspaper or anything like that. A simple random scrap piece of paper will do. And no, you can't just add text to your video. And no, you cannot video call me. I will not answer. No video calls whatsoever. Because people really think I have time to answer video calls all day long. I'll make this a step-by-step guide. Before you send a follow request, go to I Know Your Game, or you can type Everybody Hates Angel into the Instagram search bar. Then click Send Message. Or if you don't see Send Message, then I believe you can just click on the 3 dots and select Send Message. And you can click on this middle box, which will allow you to send a video from your photos and videos on your phone. Or if you don't want to do it that way, then you can tap the blue camera button on the left-hand side, and it will allow you to send a disappearing video that can only be viewed once. Once you've done that, give me time to get around to seeing it, and then I will accept your follow request, and you will be on the private page, and you'll be able to see what all the hype is about. And once you send the videos, your messages will be deleted. So no one other than me will see them. It's really that simple. But there is no exceptions to the rule whatsoever. If you don't want to do that, then that's fine. You don't have to. You just won't be granted access to the private account. There's no argument. You do it, you get in. You don't do it, you don't get in. This isn't me being mean or horrible. It's the rules I've set in place to make sure it continues to be a safe space for us and people like us. You're not paying any money. You're not losing anything. It's my Instagram account, my rules, right? My house. Now, of course, sometimes we get people that look like us on the page, but their mentality is not the same as ours. Remember, this is a pro-Black Instagram account. Pro-Black is the important thing here. So if you're not pro-Black, then this page will not be for you. And you'll more than likely be removed from the Instagram account. So if you're a Pilgrim sympathizer or you suffer with severe Stockholm syndrome, your time on that private page will come to an end very quickly. Because as we know, not all skinfolk are kinfolk. This page allows everyone to speak freely without being silenced, without worrying about deflection tactics or derailing of conversations, and without fear of posts being removed. And as I said, my public Instagram page is free for everyone to follow, no matter who they are. I do have a Twitter page, but I don't have a private pro-Black Twitter page, sadly. So if you're on Twitter and you want to be part of that private page, then create an account and join us. because there are things there that I don't even post on my personal website, ikyg.com. I look forward to seeing you there. Come and be a part of my family. Peace, love, and coconut oil. Hey man, that's racist. Please remember that from now on, brand new, never before seen videos, as well as live streams, will only be available on my website, ikyg.com, via a Patreon subscription. ikyg.com is a Black-owned, Black-ran platform, 100% free from censorship. It's the only place where we don't have to worry about what we say and expressing ourselves. Make sure you check out the description and the comment section for important links, as well as information in video form that shows you what benefits you get when you support the site and join my Patreon. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, then don't forget to subscribe and be notified every time I upload a video. For exclusive content and perks, check out my Patreon. This is where we have private live streams, group chats, live Q&As, live phone calls, and open topics. This is a safe space where you can interact with other like-minded people, make friends, send each other direct private messages, and so much more without any trolls. And yes, you get to use GIFs and images in the live chats. So what are you waiting for? This is a completely independent website, free from censorship. If you'd like to make a donation towards the site so we can continue to put out the truth without fear of being silenced, then please hit that donation button. It's greatly appreciated. Check out the rest of the site for videos, private and public live streams, find out all the tea, and make sure to utilize the Black Money section of the website. Advertise your business absolutely free to people that look like you, free forever. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at angel_IKYG.